Hello, friends of FFTCG. I am Sasha Stark, and this is Ghido. Okay, you already know Ghido, most likely. But Ghido will be banned soon when Opus 13 hits. And if you wonder why, and you don't think that Baralai is enough of a reason, I might have something else for you here. Just take a look at Hope. This is no hope for Ghido and no hope for my hair. But yeah, Hope is a 3 CP forward in the elements of ice and wind, and he says when an active character opponent controls becomes dull due to your summons or abilities, freeze it. That's the ice part of his ability, and this is quite a decent one. This turns cards like Eduardo and Snow into some real threats. And I think Sarah is another good card. Most of the recent cards that dull also freeze, but there are some that might get real potential with this card on the board. But yeah, that's the first effect, and that's not the most exciting one. I mean, ice isn't as exciting as Windlike, right? Uh, the second ability reads, when a dull character you control becomes active due to your summons or abilities, choose up to 2 characters you control, activate them. This ability will trigger only once per turn, and I think we all can agree that this last part of this effect is the most important one. This effect will only trigger once per turn, otherwise there would have been some more cards that needed to be banned. Yeah, I think this card had great impact on the ban of Ghido, because with Ghido we can turn 1 CP into 3. Okay, we don't pay really CP with Ghido, but we dull Ghido and pay 1 CP, activate him, and get to activate 2 more characters. And we can only use this once per turn, but even once per turn it's 2 extra CP in your turn and another 2 extra CP in your opponent's turn, which leads to, yeah, having like 1 card more every turn. When your opponent just draws 2, you basically draw 3 cards a turn. And I think that's too powerful and cost, yeah, together with Raralai, the ban of Ghido, which I'm very happy about. Yeah, but this ability isn't just about Ghido, it's still a very potent one, and I want to tell you about some. Just think of Althea. It's a very much played card in almost every wind deck I've seen recently. When you play Althea, you get to activate 1 character. When you do so, you get to activate 2 more by Hope's ability. So Althea, yeah, just as a free backup. If you remember Opus 1 Aerith, when she enters the field, you get to activate 3 other backups. With Hope, you can activate Aerith and the 5th backup as well. So you get 5 CP out of playing 1 backup, which is crazy, if you ask me. Yeah, this does not only trigger on backups, but also when you activate forwards and I mean, almost every wind card activates something. There's some real combo potential, and I can't stress enough how important this is, that this effect will only activate once per turn. Even then, it's just like he will produce 2 more CP every turn you play wind cards, and I think this is amazing. This card is very strong, and I think it's the best spoiler I received so far in spoiler seasons, and I'm very excited about this one. Hope is also a very well supported character, with being an Opus 13 one. Yeah, not an Opus. With being a category 13 one. You can search him with newly revealed Lumina and with Mach 13, obviously. We can search him by Izael, because he's also an ice forward. And yeah, there's his mother from Opus 1, 3CP Nora with AX Burst. Can search him as well. You don't even need to play with ice cards. You can just play this in your mono wind deck. When you put Bartholomew, his dad, onto the board, you can play this one for free. I think this has some amazing lines of text and very solid stat line. This card will definitely see a lot of play. There are so many ice cards and so many wind cards and some very decent ice wind cards that just waited for a card like this. And yeah, I wonder what your opinion on this card is. Does it really lead to Ghido getting banned, or is getting 2 extra CP every turn not enough for a ban? I'm not sure. I'm very sure, but I'm not sure what you think about this. um, let me know what you think about this card. If you want to try this out, in which decks this gets played. Will he get splashed into Earth, Wind, like Locke did, or will Ice Wind just be so strong now with him and Baralai and Rico and Locke doing their stuff to get rid of Earth cards? Alright, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna shave my head now and see you soon.